Hey everyone, today on Exploring Limitations, I'm going to show you the power of this. Confused? Don't worry, keep watching. Here we go. Flippin'. First, I have to give a shout out to Mark Williams in the comments section. He got a shout out in the Brothers Nylon interview, and he deserves another one for suggesting today's topic. Give him some love in the comments below. I want to quickly address that I have not been maintaining my one video per week in the last couple weeks, and that is due to some technical issues that I've experienced recently. I've got some old gear that I wanted to show you guys, and it's not quite ready. So just hang tight. There's more made on tape content coming. Always working on stuff for you guys. It might not be a consistent week by week thing. Basically 52 videos a year at least. But enough of that. Today I want to show you two of my favorite mixing techniques: reverse delay and reverse reverb. And to do that, I'm gonna pull up the multi-track cassette from the song Going Up that I recorded last summer. Luckily back then, I was super into internal bouncing. Track 1 is blank on this cassette. Track 2 is an ambient guitar lead, and track 3 is a lead vocal, and track 4 is the entire rhythm section. Having this blank track available to you is essential for this technique. This is going to be filled now with fun effects. Normally I'd give you the what is reverse delay, what is reverse reverb scenario, but it's fairly self-explanatory. I'd give you some history, but this technique is so common that you'll just recognize it by listening from a million things. I will say that I love reverse reverb, often employed in horror movies for spooky, ghostly speaking, or like sounds of children playing in reverse far away. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, let's start with reverse delay. So here we are with my trusty dusty Tascam Porta 2, and right here is the old multi-track of the song Going Up. Let's just hear what it sounds like in forwards for a second. So you hear that lonely lead vocal. It's kind of just sitting there in the middle of the ocean. And what I kind of hear in my brain is a fun reverse delay leading up to that lead vocal. And this is how you do it. You just flip your cassette around. Oh my God, now everything's in reverse. Something super, super important that I highly recommend when you're using this technique is obviously your tracks have been reversed. But then since I'm even more paranoid about recording over something, I would just go back and double check which is which. So remember before, my rhythm track was all on track 4. Now it's all on track 1 since I'm in reverse. That means my lead vocal is in track 2 in reverse. My lead ambient guitar is in track 3 in reverse. So we're going to be recording the reverse delay effect here. This is now the blank track. I just want to give a huge disclaimer because music isn't precious and sacred. You can always re-record it, but it would be really annoying. So the step 1 of getting reverse delay is recording delay into your effects track. So I want to send the vocals through this delay pedal and record it onto here. Now if that's not clear, let me just say it really fast.
My vocals are here. There's an effect send here. The effect send is going out into this pedal. This pedal is now going into track 4. I'm not going into the effects return. I'm recording what's coming out of here into track 4.
I just wanted to say that really quick, get it out of the way, because I don't know if you have ever used a mixer before. Now it's really anyone's best guess, and so you really just gotta try it out a couple of times. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna try it out. So I'm going to turn the rhythm track down a little bit so I can isolate the vocal a little bit more. Cool, sounds like gibberish, huh? One of the keys to this effect is to mess around, but I recommend using the input switch instead of trying to roll your effects, because really, to get this sounding cool, in my opinion, you only need to access this delay quickly. Just one of the sounds of the vocal to kind of trigger it to go fast, because otherwise it will start to get muddled and mumbled. So what I do to try to catch that vocal is you gotta memorize what the music sounds like backwards, which sounds funny, but you'll get it. It's not as hard as it sounds. I have no idea what that's going to sound like. The only way to know is to reverse the tape back to side A, and let's hear it. I think I can do better than that, so let's try it again. I'm about to show you every attempt that I made at this. Thankfully for you, I have the power of editing in video, so you'll get to see them in succession. Let's hear what that one sounded like. That one was also not good. That one might be wild. Let's check that one out. It's kind of a spacey delay. Let's try a different delay pedal. Maybe that's the delay. Sick! That was fun. I didn't even expect to change delay pedals in the middle of this, but that's a part of this process. Exploring limitations of what you have. I wasn't digging the Echoplex, what it was doing. It was getting too muddy. Obviously, you have many choices to make. You can EQ, you can do whatever you want. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. So now we're gonna move on to reverse reverb. In the original version of this song, you did hear reverse reverb. Check this out. But I cheated. That was just achieved using this Electro-Harmonix Canyon pedal set on the reverse reverb setting. So let's try the real deal, eh? The concept is nearly identical to the delay technique. And so one of the key parts of reverse reverb is that you'll definitely want a reverb that has pre-delay on it, a pre-delay setting of some kind. Most reverbs have that, some don't. If your reverb doesn't have a pre-delay on it, all you have to do is put some kind of delay in front of it. This one's not gonna be as exact, but I think I've got the basics down. I want the reverb to cut off in the spot where I come in and sing looking down. So everything before that can be a little bit nutty. So let's do it. Let's just go for it. Well, there you have it. Some of the sounds I got were not what I was expecting, not even what I was going for, but I didn't hate. There's always an element of chance when you're working with practical effects, like flipping a tape upside down and just going for it, and printing your effects themselves. Then you can't really change them very much. And I think the element of chance is a really, really inspiring or motivating factor in your mixing and in your playing. I'm curious, can you think of any other practical effects? So much of the effects that we know, phasing and flanging and reverse delay and just delay itself and tape echo, we take them for granted because a guitar pedal can do it or an effects rack can do it. But the original form of most of these effects was so simple, so simple. All they did was move the tape on the other side, and there you go. The tape speed, if you haven't seen my tape speed video, that you should check that one out too.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, baby.
Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like me to cover in the future. Again, as I mentioned, I am working on lots of things and had some technical delays, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Stick around to see the struggle again as I try to make the delay happening. With that, as always, peace and be good to each other. The beauty of this technique is it's slow, and if you don't like it, do it again.